Hello all my sirs, mays, and ladies out there, how's it going? It's Jrboll and also another Jrboll57 and welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now today the Ill-Gotten Gains update part 1 has come out for all 5 systems, and I'm ready to show you guys what's in this update if you haven't, finished downloading it and you want to check it out, or just if you want some ideas for what's actually good and what's not. I've done some looking around, tried pimping out some of the new cars already, so we've actually got 4 new cars, 2 modifications for 2 different aircrafts, as well as a new weapon. So first let's take a look at the weapon here. This is the Combat PDW. Now, weapons aren't huge rave in GTA because so many of the weapons are already so balanced that, I mean, using between different weapons you can still kill people just as easily. Like, it's not like there's huge disadvantages for some weapons. But anyway, this is the new Combat PDW. I have all the attachments on it, like flashlight. I got the scope on there, extended clip, all that kind of stuff. It does have 60 rounds per clip, which, I mean, that's good. So if you're looking for a gun that you can just constantly spray with, either this or the Combat MG is where you want to go. Now, the new cars, let's go check them out on the store, and then I have some pimped versions to show you in my garage just behind me. So, here are new cars. We got the Pegassi Osiris, we got the Benefactor Sterling GT, the Albany Virgo, and the Enus Windsor. Now, this is the special one down here. I'll show you a little bit more about that in a sec. Anyway, the Pegassi up here, this is our new supercar. I've driven it around a little bit. It has very good handling and really good acceleration, that kind of stuff. Similar, like, rivals close to the Entity. I haven't compared them fully yet, but I believe that it is a very good car, and it's a supercar, so I might buy one online and use that for a lot of my supercar races. Next, our Sterling GT here is a new sports classic. Then we have a new muscle car here. To be honest, the Virgo, other than the aesthetics, it's not that good of a car. I was driving it around, and I mean, they're a lot faster muscle cars if you're looking for one to actually drive. And then the Enus Windsor down here is a coupe, which it's actually a pretty good coupe if you're looking for one to have for the, all the coupe races people are doing these days. But anyway, let's take a look at the Enus Windsor real quick. Now, this is the cool one because it actually has this awesome skin on the car. Now, as you can see here, there's a whole bunch of different ones. Just so you sirs know, for ordering it, if you order any one of these skins, you can change it later in Los Santos Customs. You don't have to buy 8 different versions of this car to get all the different skins. You can change it later in Los Santos Customs. And the colors that you see on the skin here are not the actual colors you have to have on there. In Los Santos Customs, you can actually respray the car and change those. That's what I wasn't sure of at first. It just looks like you have to leave it as these kind of the brown and gold colors, but you can actually change those. And I'll show you in a sec that I did change my car, but we're going to go through all these real quick. So we got the Sasanta Nove monogram. These are really weird names. I'm sorry, I'm probably going to mess half of them up. So that's that one right there. It has diamonds and paw prints and stars all over it. And then we have the same thing in multicolors. So that's pretty cool. Then we have the Sasanta Nove Geometric, which is I don't know, it's just a really cool pattern all over the car. Then we have the Yeti Mall Ninja, and this one is more of a camouflage. And like I said, you can actually change the colors that are on the car, so the camouflage doesn't have to be this green. You can make it other stuff like pink and whatever you want. Then we have the Perseus Wings monogram. So this one's pretty cool. It has all the P's everywhere, and you see Perseus on there. So if you like the whole Greek gods thing, I think it's Greek gods, Roman gods. I can't even remember, don't even ask me. Anyway, next is the same thing with green wings, so it just changes the color on the car a little bit. Then we have the Santo Capricita, and then we have the same thing in Python. So if you want animal skins on your car, those are very cool too. Now, like I said, any of those you can change at any point. You can go to Los Santos Customs if you bought the Enus Windsor already, and you can change those. Now, all the other cars just come in your standard 8 colors here, but then they do have some pretty cool modifications on them. So the aircrafts that you get with this update are the Luxor Deluxe and the Swift Deluxe. Basically, it's just gold plating the Swift and the Luxor, which we already have in the game. So here's the normal Swift, here's the Deluxe Swift. As you can see, a little bit of a jump in price, but these aren't the actual prices for online. These prices here are for single player. I will put on screen at the end all the prices for the new cars and that kind of stuff in online, so I'm just demoing all of them here in offline just so I can pimp them out, and I don't actually have to spend my precious online money on cars I may not want to buy. So now let's go take a look at all the new cars pimped out. I have them in my garage behind me here, so I can take you in here and show you what they look like. I think they look pretty cool. I just did a quick little pimping job on here, put some of the new body work that's on the cars and that kind of stuff just to kind of demo it for you. It's not, obviously, this wouldn't be what I do for a Pimp My Ride, but I will be doing a Pimp My Ride very soon on all these cars. So here first is our Windsor. Like I said, you can actually change the color of the pattern. So in the demo picture, it showed it as pink and black, but here I have it as red and black. I think it looks really cool. I was driving this car around. It's actually a decent car to buy if you're looking for a nice coupe. And I mean, just because it has all those awesome patterns that you can get on it, it's a very unique car. I definitely recommend it for getting it online. Now next is our Osiris right here. This car is actually really fast. If you're looking for another supercar for your garage, definitely get this one. I think out of the whole update, this one would probably be the car everyone should buy if you have enough money for it. It is a very nice car, and I just did a small pimp job on it. It has some nice bumpers that you can add onto and race modifications that you can add to this car, so it is good that they actually did add pimping options in there instead of just the classic respray like a lot of cars in the game have. Now next is our Sterling GT here. It was actually pretty cool to pimp out. I got like more lights on the bumper down there, and like as you can see, the lights have race modifications on them, as well as some other parts of the car have some race modifications. And you can get a tire on the back. So I think that's a pretty cool car. I don't generally drive sports classics. I believe I only have one, which is the Cockett Classic. Other than that, I don't buy sports classics. So if you're not looking for a sports classic and you want to kind of save your money, I wouldn't generally buy that car. Now next is our Virgo here. And this one, like I said, as far as muscle cars go for like racing and that kind of stuff, this one is probably at the bottom. It was really, really slow. It's not that good of a car for any kind of racing or like if you want to drive fast, that kind of thing. But if you do like the aesthetic, it'd definitely be a car you should buy. It actually has lots of cool modifications that you can do on it. It has like the wheel covers back there. You can put a wheel on the back. You can throw antennas on the back of the car. The curb feelers, as you can see down there, as well as the hood scoop up front. So there is lots of modifications you can do on this car if you're interested in that kind of thing. Just as far as racing goes and muscle cars, definitely not a top pick for me. There are definitely faster muscle cars. But that pretty much sums up all the new stuff we got in the Ill-Gotten Gains update. Now we did get a whole bunch of new clothing too, but that takes a little bit longer to go through. So I thought I'd show you all the big stuff, the new cars, the 2 new modifications of the aircrafts, and the new weapon. So I think it's just so much for watching. I'll be doing Pimp My Rides and color guides on a couple of these new cars soon, so you guys can check that out. Stay tuned, and as always, sirs, have a good day.